All right, we are live. We are live, damn it. We're live. Okay, so, woo! Oh, boy. So I just watched the trailer for, what we're going to be watching tonight. And I did not anticipate it to be what it's going to be about. But, okay. So, what are we doing tonight? So, you guys must be like, huh? What is this? No, it's not Diablo 4. Hold on, let me change that. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We're going to use the just chatting thing. Yeah. Hold on. And then start it up again. All right, I am back. Oh boy. Oh. So well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop off and for this one, I don't think we need my model. Let me just show you a little bit of this.
I'm a 48-year-old man in a fucking online space that's dominated by 20-year-old kids.
Oh my god.
I'm sick, I'm old, I'm fucking dying. I wake up every day and do the same shit over and over again, expecting different results, and I never get them, but I'm just keep trying.
Now, I just want to commentate for a little bit. If you're that big at that stage, holy crap. Like, I know I'm fat, right? But I ain't that. I can't imagine getting to that size and not saying, holy shit, I'm getting huge. Like, I thought I was huge before. Like, I thought I got huge. And, like, I'm like, how the hell did I get this big? When I had to lose weight, I was, like, 280. But, like, I lost that weight. I'm now 230. So, yeah. But, like, that weight gain, oh my gosh. Like, oh my gosh. I don't know.
Boogie2988, he's a legend of YouTube. He's been around forever. He's a fucking legend.
I thought it was one of the funniest things I'd ever seen. Like, I remember.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube, Boogie2988. I'm good at this. I can handle it. Go fuck yourself. Boogie2988. His fall from grace is so catastrophic.
So I'm asking for your help as we head into the holidays.
I need $7,000 a month. I'm not making $7,000 a month.
Now, oh my gosh, why? Why does the cuts have to be so bad? Why the hell do you need $7,000 a month to live? Like, I don't understand that. Like, I need $7,000. Like, all right, we're gonna have these answered, hopefully in this documentary. Who's gonna answer this? And I don't know what I didn't watch this far into the trailer.
And I have no clue how
I don't have a clue.
And I made some money off of YouTube last month, but I did not make enough without a sponsor or something like this. Is going to keep me from going out on the streets, right? Like, this is going to keep me in the house.
Now, actually, I have a friend who he sold his magic cards, and he bought a fucking car, brand freaking new. Bought a freaking car. A car from selling magic cards. Damn. Yeah. I wish I had some of my old cards. I'd sell them for a car. Pretty dang happy for it, too.
So guys, can I introduce you to the love of my life?
Because I love him and just imagining a life without him is difficult.
this is where I spend 6 to 8 hours a day trying to figure out how to save my career.
What is your one?
My risk for stroke or heart attack is astronomical.
Now, medical knowledge here, and also experiential knowledge. A heart attack, and also a stroke, or over 10 heart attacks, and a stroke, does not mean a death sentence. You can live a perfectly functional life after. Just putting that out there. You guys know what I'm talking about. Also, it takes perseverance. But, yeah. There... Age difference. Yeah. But, you know, I'm not going to harp on that too much. I mean, if he's dating a young girl, cool. He's like 50. He's dating, like, I don't know, 20-year-old. Okay. Whatever. I think it's weird and creepy, but, yeah. What the?
And I hope to win your love and your views.
Boy.
This is a guilt trip. He's guilt tripping his audience, like, and like he kind of shames people that don't watch his videos all the way to the end and shit. Brings it up into a total. This is
So as you know, it all came out in, you know, Halloween. But, no, we're not gonna watch that on Halloween. Like, what the heck? This isn't a Halloween movie. I said, no, it's not. But hey, maybe it is. Maybe it is a horror show. Who knows? But, yeah, that's the trailer for it. So I was like, alright, we'll watch it. It's about an hour long. So, I'll be about, like, you know, maybe an hour and a half while we're watching tonight. I still am sick, technically. I'm still feeling ill. But I am here. And, yeah, I'm totally here. I'm here for it. Alright? I'm here for you guys. I love you. Alright, so, yeah. So we're going to, we're going to wait till we're going to actually start when it, like, 9 o'clock comes rolling around. Anyone else that's late to the party is late to the party. So, yeah. So how is everyone tonight? Having an awesome night? Hopefully. Yeah. We're all good. We're all good here. All right. So, I don't know what this is about. I have no clue. I've seen bits and pieces of it on other people's channels, but I've never watched it. I've never watched it. And I think I'm in for a ride, and I think you're in for a ride. I normally don't do this drama, but recently, Boogie has been crazy and going all over everyone's channels, and I don't know. It seems a little disingenuous. But who knows? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's fine. But who knows? Yeah, so after do that, I might play again or something. I don't know. It depends on how quickly it goes and like how late it is and stuff, you know. And it is 9 o'clock, so woo! Let's start the shit show. I will be going. Okay. Let's start the shit show. I think this is it.
When I'm on my deathbed, the biggest regret I will ever have is knowing that I had a job that every person in the world would fucking kill for. And I fucked it up. I'm gonna be mad about that till I go to the fucking grave.
Boogie2988, he's a legend of YouTube. He's been around forever.
I can handle it. Go fuck yourself.
Boogie2988 arrested.
Oh man, that's hard to watch. Oh, by the way, Mike Klum, shout out to you, Mike Klum. I hear this is a good documentary. I hear that people have really enjoyed it. Awesome work. So, if I'm disparaging of anyone, which I'm not out here to disparage Boogie, like, that's not my goal here. My goal here is not to go and locale him, or troll on the locale, or whatever. My goal is simply to observe, to look, you know, to state my opinions, but Mike Klum, cool. Good job. Following his downfall from internet fame. For a period of 9 months, I had to access his day-to-day schedule.
There was one girl. I don't know if I should talk about this, Mike, but I'm going to. There was one girl that I dated. She liked a lot of childish things.
Why? How? What? What in the world? Like, I'm sorry, but why? How does that happen? How does that happen and you don't know? Like, you can't say you don't know. You just have to not freaking care about yourself. And that's messed up. Like, I'm gonna have to waive that.
She liked rubber ducks. That's why I have some of these rubber ducks. And one of my favorite memories with her is us sitting in this tub, her playing with rubber ducks as I washed her, and then when we got out, I took her to bed. One of the best nights of my life, Mike. It happened right here.
Yeah, so when it comes to financial approach, I don't fucking know what I'm doing.
It's obvious. Isn't it? I mean, it's obvious.
Money comes in, money goes out. For the longest time, my ex-wife handled that shit, but then I got divorced. I don't know where my money is. I don't know what it's doing. The only thing I've ever done with it is I threw it into crypto and then lost a shitload of it. Well, here's everything.
Crypto investing, not smart. Bitcoin investing, maybe. But crypto in general, no. Don't do it.
If you want to see...
That is not financial advice. That is just personal friendly advice.
There's $2,758 in my bank account right now, and let's see if mortgages come out yet. So tomorrow, when they take mortgage out, I'll have about $700 to live off of until the 20th, when I get paid again from YouTube. So I'm just going to live off of $700.
$700 to live off of is plenty enough money. Like, if you paid your bills, having $700 left over, like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? You don't have money.
And I'll probably sell some cards along the way and use that money to make ends meet as well. I have a credit card with them that I owe $600 on. And on top of that, I still owe $163,000 on my house. I think my net worth is zero. Once you pull the equity out of the house, get rid of the house debt, sell off all my collectibles, and pay off all my debts, I think that puts me at $0. Shit.
No, you own equity in your house. You've paid off a portion of your house. So, like, literally, you have your house as equity. That's what equity is. So, he's lying.
I'm worthless. Yeah, this is the hard part. Back to reality. But my best feature, this is the one the ladies love. I call it my meat apron. I have two meat curtains. There's a second one. I have two glorious meat curtains.
Oh, that is
I don't
difficult
like
to
showing
watch.
it to people, and people don't like seeing it.
Damn straight, boy.
So that's why I'm going to die alone.
Well, that's sad. I think it has to do more with your personality. The fact that you're a habitual liar.
Well, my real name is Steve Williams. I'm known online as Boogie2988 because there's a lot of famous Steve Williamses, and I'm not one of them, right? I started a YouTube channel back in 2006, right at the very beginning, and I got famous for comedy sketches as well as like life vlogs and just sharing my personal life with other people.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at you.
My ankle.
Now, if you guys remember back in the day, if you guys were around back in the day, Boogie2988, I mean, he was funny. He was a normal guy. It wasn't until he started including his personal life and his personal takes on things, which you shouldn't do online. Prime example, Boogie. It wasn't until then he started going awry. And then when he started manipulating people, that's when people stopped liking him, because no one likes to be manipulated. I mean, that's common sense.
On my left leg and head. But that's just the kind of woman I married, so give her some love in the comments section. Give her as much money as I used to make, and it's not exactly enough to make ends meet.
This is where I spend 6 to 8 hours a day trying to figure out how to save my career. What's up? Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, Boogie2988 coming at you live again to the power of the internet. And today, let's talk a little bit about why you got to do better than I did, right? I've told the audience, I've told you guys, I've told everybody, this is the center of my world, right here in this recliner with my dogs, watching television, playing video games on that television. But the other day, the audio on this TV started to go out, and whenever it would make like S sounds, it would crackle. And so I know I'm budgeting, but I immediately went to Amazon and bought a sound bar for $100. And then the next day, the TV stopped crackling. And now I have a $100 sound bar that I don't need. But I know I'm supposed to be budgeting right.
Then you deal with the crackling. And perhaps maybe you should stop watching your TV as much? Like, I know that, like, he's saying that he has a depressing life. But it's depressing because he doesn't do anything that would make his life better. Instead, he does the same things over and over again. And if you have a depressing life, then you should make a change in your life and find something you're not depressed at. Like, I have 1,000,001 hobbies. I tend to do them constantly because otherwise I'd be bored. Watching TV, I don't even have a cable subscription. I don't have a TV, like an actual TV that I can watch airwaves on. You know, I have the internet. I use that pretty much, throughout the day. But I'm not like terminally online. And anyone that is, you need to develop some other things in your life. Social media is great, but not really in the long run. Develop some hobbies, skills, hopefully. Learn some carpentry type stuff. If you're a guy. If you're a girl, learn whatever. Be pretty. I don't know. I don't have an advice for girls. I'm not a girl myself, so yeah. I wouldn't be giving advice. Anyways, let's go back.
Now, but because that's my TV, because that's my only source of entertainment, because it's the only thing I do, it's one of the only things that bring me peace. Like, I have to be able to hear my fucking TV. But that's every addict, right? Like Mitch Hedberg said, I'll just do enough heroin. And then he OD'd on heroin, right? So I guess every addict tries to manage the addiction, but I don't know, man.
Addiction. It's actually not about what you're addicted to. It's about distraction. It's distracting yourself from what's actually bothering you about your life. If you can find out those things that bother you about your life, you can probably conquer your addictions. But maybe that's just me.
We were talking about compulsive spending a minute ago?
Yeah.
Dude, I spent a lot of money on stuff. But you know where a lot of the money went? And it felt really compulsive at the time?
Oh boy. Okay. Between 2018 2021, Boogie spent over $200,000 on sex workers.
I am a former sex worker escort, and Boogie2988 was one of my clients. From LA, and I get a message on this website, you can probably guess which one, from this guy who looked a lot like Boogie.
I took women on vacations, and...
You guys already know how I feel about e-thoughts. No, not even once. Leave e-thoughts alone. Don't. They will ruin your life. Yeah. They will ruin your life.
And I took them out to fancy dinners, and I took them to Disneyland and shit.
He bought me dinner, he got me a purse that we were talking about over messages, and he got me a couple gift cards, and he spent well over $5,000 on just that night.
You know the rules. The rules are we're gonna go out and eat. We're gonna have dinner. Maybe we're gonna fuck. And you're gonna enjoy a nice lifestyle that you don't normally get to enjoy.
So he was really funny, and definitely tell he was nervous. He did eat a lot of food. I'm pretty sure he got 2 entrees, which was very unique.
It's not a revelation. I like beautiful women. I like to hang out with beautiful women, fuck beautiful women. We all do. I never got to do that. The women I dated were pretty, sure, but they were like Arkansas 8s, not LA 10s with sugar.
So, maybe you didn't date beautiful women because you're not pretty yourself. You gotta expect to go out with somebody that's your standard. And as far as dating women, plural, dating, fine. But you're talking about, meeting up with ladies of the night. Going and being with ladies of the night. There's the big difference there between dating somebody, trying to get to know them, seeing if things work out, and going out with them, type thing, and dating ladies of the night. Come on.
I got to fuck some LA 10s, and I think that's cool.
We got back to the hotel, and I do regret to say that I slept with Boogie2988. Overall, the experience, and I don't mean to fat shame or anything, but there was rules upon rules upon rules, and it took me a lot of time to find a stick. I am now married with 2 kids, and sleeping with Boogie is one of the reasons I quit sex work.
Is that
Oh God, that's gonna hurt. That is gonna hurt. Anyways, yeah.
sexist to me? Sure. Is that womanizing me? Sure. I don't really care. I'm a 48-year-old man. I never got to fuck a model. This let me fuck a couple of models. Is that wrong? Here we have some of the women in this area that are local.
I love how angry he is. Like, he's angry. He's like, I have money, so I gotta fuck models. Like, holy shit, man. Like, bro, calm down. Like, clearly, yeah, it's just, calm down, man.
And ready to go out. They'll go to dinner with you. They'll go to a show with you. Maybe they'll come back to your place. But they are expecting something in exchange. But then it's window shopping, right? Like any other meat market like Tinder, you kind of scroll down the list of photos until you find someone that looks interesting to you. I think this girl's really cute. Oh yeah, yeah. She's definitely a little thicker than I necessarily would always go for, but there's nothing wrong with that. So I did.
Thicker? Dude! What the fuck you talking about? Thicker? What the hell? Like, come on, Boogie. Come on.
Deserve to go to Disneyland with a beautiful girl, right? I deserve to go to New York and explore Times Square with a beautiful girl, right? Like, I deserve that. And I want that, and I've never had it.
You know, they say that the reason why a Christian has a miserable, hard life is because we are the farthest away from heaven as we can ever be. And then the sinner is allowed a wonderful life because they're the farthest. I mean, they're the closest to heaven that they'll ever be. Take that and think about that.
Man, if I had that money back, that would be half of my mortgage right now. That $1,000 is my entire health insurance payment. I don't know what the prostitutes did with it, and I hope they spend it in good health. But I sure could use that shit right now. You know? You want to go for a walk? So he knows. You can't tell me he doesn't know. Leo up, baby, I know. We'll go in a second. I gotta prep your brother. He's great. He's actually, I actually really love him a lot. Leo!
I know how much these things mean to you. What's it like to have to sell them to be able to live?
So selling off these things kind of sucks because I've been playing Magic for 30 years, and some of the cards in this box I opened back in 1994. I opened them in like 96, and I've held on to them ever since, and that's like they're a piece of my childhood. They're a piece of my history. I thought I was going to get buried with this stuff. This is my stuff. This is me. This is part of me. And I made some money off of YouTube last month, but I did not make enough without a sponsor or something like that.
He made $2,950 off YouTube last month. This is a guy that's literally been obliterated from YouTube. And yet, at the same time, he is going to complain to you about his life and say his life is falling apart. There is no reason why you can't survive off $2,950. Well, you guys can't see
I'm not making enough, so we're gonna go to the game shop. But this is gonna keep me from going out on the streets, right? Like this is gonna keep me in a house. So I think it's bittersweet. I think he would find it bittersweet. He would have wished I had spent my money smarter. I'm selling magic cards on Whatnot. I'm selling collectibles on eBay. I'm selling arcade machines locally. I'll sell it all. And I'm going to sell enough to help with mortgage. But I'm also going to sell enough to be able to play Magic tonight. Because I don't want people wondering why I'm not there. I don't want people like knowing I'm broke. Like that's embarrassing that I can't afford $30 to play Magic. So I'm spending $30 to play Magic tonight. Okay, so this month I need from you about $1,000 to make mortgage. So I need you to pick out like $1,000 for the stuff. Like there's a couple of cradles in there. Mm-hmm. There's a City of Traders in there.
Well, I could do 200 a piece on those.
What? Dude, I thought we were looking more like 400, 450 on each of these. 175 is what it's down to.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Those
Good Lord, that took a beating. Fuck, these are reserved list cards, Glenn.
Yeah.
They're not going anywhere but up.
Okay. Well, you say that, but the dual lands went down.
I mean, yeah, all right. As long as I'm getting mortgage money, as long as I get some cards there tonight, okay. You gave me these back.
Mm-hmm.
You want to sell on until I come back in here because I'm not going to sell them to anybody else but you.
Okay.
Make it 3 chicken quesadillas.
What's paying for this?
Thank you.
Shit,
Thank
you.
you.
Me back my hair. That don't hurt. Yeah, we all look the same in a game shop. It's because we're fucking outcasts. We're in a kind of small town. We're fucking autistic as shit. We're awkward around women. We're awkward around people. We don't know what the fuck we're doing. And then I come back here.
Okay. Hold on. So, fast food issue. Like, wait a second here. And I'm not fat shaming him. Like, but fast food in general. Why the fuck do you eat that stuff? Like, it's gross, for one. It's terrible. It's not even cooked good. You can literally, for 14 frickin' bucks, you can make yourself a frickin' feast at home. Like, learn to cook, man! Like, come on. 14 bucks for quesadillas? Damn. I mean, the Baja Blast is pretty good. Not gonna lie. But quesadillas?
And I'm looking at all the shit I need to sell. And I'm surrounded by all the shit that I bought for YouTube videos and stuff. And it's hard to not think about what a fuck up I am. But that's why I go to the arcade. That's why I go to play Magic. That's why I have my friends over. Because for just a few hours, I'm not that fuck up from YouTube. I'm just Steve Williams. I'm just me. Oh, this is my Saturday night crew. We get together every Saturday. We eat pizza. We play Magic. We play board games. We do Smash Brothers. Magic the Gathering. This is my crack. This is my cocaine. I met him at the Magic Shop. I met him in the Magic Shop. Now him I met at the Magic Shop. This guy I met at the Magic Shop. This guy I met at the Magic Shop. This guy I met because he was roommates with a friend I met at the Magic Shop. Okay, so I have $1 million question for you guys. Every Saturday we get together. Mm-hmm. Every Saturday I order what? Pizza, chicken fingers, tacos. Those are the things I normally get us, right? Like, I normally spend like $100, $150 every Saturday to like feed us. And like, I showed them my bank books today, and I'm not like, I've never wanted to burden you guys with this, but like, I'm at a point where saving $300 a month would be useful.
I mean, we've been telling you for years that we don't care about the food that much.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong. I like having snacks and soda when I'm over here because I don't eat those at my house. Right. But we've definitely said it throughout the years. Like, you don't have to feed us, but you do it anyway. So
when are we going to start bringing girlfriends around? Also, when are we going to start bringing girlfriends around that aren't hookers? Because that's all I've brought around for 5 years. I mean, like, we haven't had like legitimate girlfriends over in a long time. You haven't dated in a while. You haven't dated in a while.
I mean, yeah, a while out. That's fair enough. Yeah.
I mean, you've like had some. I think you have like.
I think he's a good guy. Yeah, I think that Boogie's definitely a good guy. He loves his friends and his family, and he cares about people a lot, and he cares about what people think about him a lot. He's a fun person to be around and to laugh and make jokes with. Sometimes we open up and we have like really personal conversations, and I enjoy getting to know him in that way as well.
Willing to do things for us. He's offered to, take care of us or offered us a room if he needs it. He's still going to make some of the same jokes. We all have a sort of dry sense of humor.
Sincere kindness. It doesn't always show up, but he does have a lot of compassion for people.
I think he's just a guy with good and bad. But I don't think he's as bad as a lot of corners of the internet think he is.
I think as long as he stops tweeting the N-word, he'll be fine.
The N-word is just a word. If
I'm not
you
even
guys
gonna go
left and these cameras weren't rolling and I was sitting here alone in the dark and I said the N-word, there's no magic power to it.
So say it.
Oh no, I'm not going to say it on camera where it could hurt somebody. I like offensive humor. I like dark jokes. I say fucked up shit. I think.
Yeah. So, if you won't say it, then you probably shouldn't be saying it. I mean, in context, the N-word is appropriate sometimes. But out of context? Like, you're just sitting there and you're just like, I gotta say the N-word! It's like, what? What do you mean, the N-word? You just sit there at night inside your room and you're just like, no! What the fuck is that?
I think the darker something is, cancer, rape, murder, child abuse, the darker it is, the more important it is to make jokes about it.
I'm sorry you had to go through that, bro.
Yeah, that's okay. All right. I mean, I didn't go through it. I'm still alive. She's dead. And, so fuck her. And now she's dead. That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color, or is it not? I don't know. Someone says you can't put your finger into a clitoris. Somebody here doesn't have a scalpel handy. You splay that fucker just right, you can wrap it all around your fingers. You gotta shave real thin. Woo! That's disturbing. That's the most fucked up thing.
No, I plan to shoot you, bud.
You pointing a gun at me?
Yes.
Okay. Number 1, trigger discipline. Number 2, you're firing the gun in the air, which means the bullet lands somewhere. Number 3, you pulled a gun without intending to use it on him? What? If you are ever pulling a weapon on someone, if you pull it, if you flash it, if you show it, you intend to use it. Don't show people a gun as a deterrent. Don't. Not legal advice. So, just don't show anyone a weapon. If you have a gun on you, let that between you and God. Like, don't brandish it. Don't show it. Just leave it alone.
Is this what we have to do?
Where it really went south is when one guy spent like a month of his time gathering every link, every video clip, everything I'd ever said or done since 1998, and he compiled it into this one huge mega thread. It's like 10, 15 pages long. And every time my name would get mentioned on Reddit moving forward, they would all link to that mega thread. Well, these people on Reddit began to bombard my sponsors to make.
So let's just go here. Abused his wife, which he did. Supported child abusers. I don't know anything about that. Had attraction to minors. I don't know about that. Mocked racial minorities. Yes. Lied about mental health diagnosis. Probably. He's had so many that I've heard. Claimed good things came from the Holocaust. Alright. Whatever. People do that all the time. You know, Hitler built the highways or the Autobahn or whatever, you know. Ooh. Threatened to kill his own dog. What the fuck? Used his friend's death to promote his new channel. Yes. Made fun of a child for having divorced parents? Oh yeah, I do remember that. Yes, he did. Threatened suicide to guilt fans into support. Yes, he's done that plenty of times. Fake harassment emails to gain sympathy. Sure, I don't know. Maybe. I've never seen them. Flirted with his friend's widow after his death. Wow. I guess. Maybe. I mean, sure. Is it trashy? Probably. Is it terrible? I guess. Misused Patreon funds on personal toys. Yeah, that's pretty messed up. Manipulated his sugar babies and girlfriends. Well, that's, yeah. I mean, lied about weight loss progress to gain support. Oh, okay. Blamed his audience for not meeting New Year's resolutions. Huh. All right.
Make me look as bad as possible. Every time I got a new sponsor, they would bombard me. And eventually they dropped me.
You're still making $2,000 a month, man. You're making $2,000 a month. You're making more than $500 a week doing YouTube. Chill. Whoa. Whoa. All right. Hold on. That is not true, because maybe it is. But still, that is a normal income for a person. It's about $46,000. Like, that's probably the average of most people. You should be able to live off that.
Are you ready? Are you ready to step back into 1988? You ready to go back to my childhood? Because that's what's behind the star. You know what? Do you want to know what this represents to me?
What does this represent?
This is.
I love how they have the tally going down constantly for like medial things. Like, I don't make much money at what I do. I write. So, but like, if you want to go to an arcade and spend a day at an arcade, like $5 for an arcade, $30 for Magic card, yeah, like, that's all fine.
Everything that was good about my childhood. And when I walk back in here, it's like going back in time, except things aren't completely shitty. So this is the classic. I mean, I even have a Pac-Man tattoo. This is the game I most identify with, because it's about a little round guy running through a maze, trying to figure shit out, eating everything in sight, and getting chased by ghosts of his past. So I'm basically Pac-Man. I know, it's simple fun. And, I mean, look at the guy, he looks like me. I might have sprained it or broken it or something. I was walking to the bathroom in there, and there was a loud snap sound, and things kind of shifted in one direction, and now my foot is swelling into my shoe, and it hurts really badly. It's the fun part about being old and fat. You never know. You don't know if you'll wake up tomorrow. You don't know if today is that stroke or heart attack you've been waiting on, or if it's going to be a healthy day and you feel real good for a change.
Stroke and heart attack does not mean you die.
You never know.
I know, personal experience. I've had both.
So I don't know. It could fucking be today. Do I think I'll make 50? Yeah, probably. That's only 2 years away. Do I think I'll make 60, which is 12 years away? Probably not.
Here's everything that...
Listen. Like, this, like, type of bullshit really pisses me off. So, like, many of you probably don't know this about me, or maybe you do, because you've heard it a few times, because I do mention this every time some people go on their pity party. Like, at the age of 28, well, maybe at the age of 25, I think it was, the doctors told me that I would be dead by the age of, like, 30, right? Well, then when I turned 27, the doctors literally told me when I was in the hospital, I won't live to see 28 if things didn't change. So, they literally told me that I was going to die by the time I turned 28. I'm 35, by the way, now, guys. So, yeah. Bullshit. You can change. You can fix your life. Things can improve. You don't have to sit with a weight laying on you like that. You can free yourself from that. Look up, fasting and autophagy. It will change your life.
What's wrong with Boogie? Low testosterone. Testicular hypogonadism.
Low testosterone is not fatal. Testicular gonadism. Can't produce sperm? I think that's what it is.
Sleep apnea. Swelling.
I've had sleep apnea before. I don't have it anymore. Sleep apnea doesn't kill you. You just go to sleep with a CPAP.
Blockages of lymphatic flow.
Swelling due to blockages of lymphatic flow. That's because you're too fat, Boogie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. When you're fat, you cut off parts of your body. That's going to happen. A matter of fact, that's probably why you have bruising on your lower leg. Yeah, that's going to happen. However, what I do not see on there is lymphedema, which would be not blockages, but you have swelling of your lymph nodes. Lymphedema can effectively make you lose limbs. You do not have lymphedema.
Seborrheic eczema.
That's eczema. Like, you're just adding, a specific location, but it's just eczema.
Chronic back pain.
Who doesn't have chronic back pain? Like, almost everyone is like, do you deal with chronic back pain? Take this pill. Like, yeah, okay.
Protein in urine.
Okay, you have protein in your urine. That happens because you are probably dealing with yourself. You probably have protein in your urine from your heart muscle. Like, yeah, scarring and stuff. But it's not that big of a deal. Like if you have a lot of protein in your urine, yeah, I mean, that becomes a big deal, but not a little.
That's from kidney damage, folks.
Oh, it's from his kidney damage? Well, yeah, actually, yeah, that can be a little serious. But it's not the end of the world. It's protein. What I would expect to see with somebody is cirrhosis of the liver. Something pretty serious. I didn't see any type of diseases that have to do with your kidneys. I didn't see any heart disease. Matter of fact, I didn't even see high blood pressure on there. So, yeah. And holding up a bag of pills to say, like, ooh, I need to take all these pills. That's nothing. Like, I know people that take, like, a lot of pills. And, like, half those are probably psych meds anyways.
Is everything keeping me alive? We have losartan, tramadol.
Losartan is a medication for heart disease. Tramadol, I do believe, is for
Ibuprofen, sertraline.
Most of those are heart medicines.
Deal with back pain. I deal with nightmares. I'm old.
I think Tramadol is for stomach issues, I do believe. Or it's a mental medication. Anyways, it's been a while since I've done medications.
He's tired. I don't know the last time I did sleep. Otherwise, if I don't wear this machine at night, when I'm supposed to be sleeping, I'm actually drowning in my own fat.
High blood pressure, history of gastric bypass, intestinal malabsorption, vitamin D sufficiency.
Intestinal malabsorption. So that means stop eating freaking carbs, you dumbass. That's what's killing all your gut bacteria. It's carbs.
Because like most gamers, I hate the sun.
Vitamin D. Eat cod liver oil. My God, there's like easy ways to actually deal with this shit.
Morbid obesity, major depressive disorder, major anxiety disorder, history of diabetes mellitus, blood pooling in veins,
history of diabetes? Okay. Do you currently have history? I mean, do you currently have a diabetes? Like, yeah.
varicose veins of the legs with complications, degeneration of lumbar.
Also, blood pooling. That happens when you have leaky vessels. You are incredibly large, Boogie. Lose the weight.
Our lumbosacral intervertebral disc.
So you got a back injury.
Means my back don't work so good. History of basal cell carcinoma, that's cancer. And of course I can't breathe so good, so asthma and allergies as well.
Hold on. Basal cell... I'm just going to go back a little bit. Alright. History of basal cell carcinoma. That would be cancer. However, it's history of, meaning it's in the past. It doesn't say you have basal cell carcinoma right now.
Good. History of basal cell carcinoma, that's cancer. And of course I can't breathe so good, so asthma and allergies as well.
Get freaking fit, dude. Like, holy crap. You can end your misery. If you're miserable because you have all these ailments, you can end it. Not end it. Like, you can get fit. You can work out. It's not too late. As long as you have air in your lungs, you can do stuff to improve. Like, to sit there and be like, oh my gosh, I'm so horribly ill. I have so many things wrong with me. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Why are you running? Why are you running? It's what he should be doing. He should be running. Actually, he shouldn't. He should not be running. He should, like, join a pool, you know, local pool, exercise in the pool. He already had gastric bypass surgery. I mean, which, by the way, I don't recommend anyone get gastric bypass surgery, because the majority of the time they have, it's not a thing about losing weight that's their problem. It's the gaining weight that's the problem. And gastric bypass is just a band-aid on a freaking flesh wound. It ain't gonna do shit. And Boogie is a perfect example of that.
So, it's a waiting game now, and it's just about making the best of it. Just enjoy what you got when you got it. Sometimes that's a chicken quesadilla.
I wanted to make like a documentary that was generally entertaining. You realize, wait a second, everything he says is depressing.
Yeah, that is literally what this documentary has been so far. I'm depressed. Give me money. I have no money. And it's like, yes, you do. Some people have to live on much less than you. Like, stop complaining. Like, here in the United States, like, okay, I'm going to go on this rant. Here in the United States, or even in the Western world, you have no clue what it's like to be poor. Like, you go to some places in Mexico, and, like, they don't have running fucking water, man. You know, there's parts of the United States that don't have running water, too. But, like, there's no reason why you should... Yeah. Like, I'm just...
Everything he says is like the saddest shit I've ever heard.
That would be half of my mortgage right now. $10,000.
And it's just about making the best of it.
This is the first documentary I'm doing. I can't put out a documentary that's this guy the whole time, because I don't want my brand new channel to be known as making documentaries about the most depressing people.
Mike Klum, I have to say, you're doing a wonderful job. This is a very well shot documentary. Your subject sucks.
That exists. It's just like, what the fuck happened to this guy? What the fuck happened to Boogie?
Ooh, consulting agency.
Well, he's losing what made people originally like him. It could be as simple as just that positive attitude.
Why not use your only life to make the lives around you better? Fuck you. It's none of your fucking business. It's my body. It's my choice. Eat shit.
Yeah, that's the exact reason why everyone hates Boogie now. That is the reason why he's become a lolcow. That is why. And if anyone's paying attention to this, like, this is what can happen to you.
Over time, in the content, we see this shift where he starts to become more interested in money.
I just like making content. I just like talking to a camera. I just like doing cool stuff. I just want ad revenue. I just want YouTube to pay me a fair amount. That's all I've ever wanted, right?
And his concerns about...
That's a fair point. It's his obsession with money. Like, if you're going into this, like, and I get you. I get you. Some people can make a lot of money at this. I get you. But if you're going into this for money, you're probably not going to get it. Granted, always push for that money. Advertise. Do all that you need to do. Make that money. Make it, bitch. Make it.
Not money.
If I could teach you anything, it's to hold on to the money you get.
Oh, are you trying to manipulate people into giving you money?
The answer is yes. Give me some money.
And more interested in complaining.
I couldn't be more grateful. I couldn't be more grateful to people want to come. Thank you.
I'm a walking embarrassment, dude.
We do. Look at me. I'm fucking disgusting. Better, I'm a piece of shit.
I will never function the way you function. It's not possible.
You did before. But see, what happens with these fake ass people, they're on YouTube and they act all fake and they don't show you who they really are. And this right here is an example of these fake people and how they don't show you who they really are. And really, they're just greedy and obsessed with these freaking... He's sex obsessed. He's greedy. He's gluttonous. He's... You name it. He has all the 7 deadly sins. He's prideful. Oh, you deserve it.
That's why if you're griping to your viewers, if you're complaining to your subscribers, I mean, that just leaves a sour taste in people's mouths.
I think my window's closing. And if it's not closing already, it's already closed.
Right, so if there was money to be made and making people feel depressed, I think Boogie would be in the right business.
Like, that's just my life philosophy at this point. Just face down in the mud. That's pretty much how we live our lives.
It's so depressing to see, though. Like, you give this guy that you think is like a total screw up, you know, you give him a platform, you give him all these different, well, he built it himself. But it's just, you let it get to your head. You let it get to your head. And it never pays to let things get to your head. Like, just don't do it. Don't forget who you are. Don't lose yourself in this.
That's right around the corner. Like, I have to sell this place. I have to tap into the equities to survive. Like, that's the last of my money. And so much of that money is going to doctor's appointments and tests, and all of that is just to fucking stay alive.
There are plenty of different content creators that have various mental illnesses all over social media. And some just say, it is what it is, and this is what I'm going to do. Boogie tends to be really obsessed with this idea that it's favorable to have people feel sorry for you, and that kind of victim mentality where you can get further in life if people have compassion on you, regardless of the reason they're doing it.
I look awful. If I look like I've been through hell over the last couple of days, it's because I have been. Most notably, I ruined my body. Like Jerry, I ruined my own career. Maybe it was the imposter syndrome. Maybe it's because
It's been a method of, I think covert narcissism is the right phrase. Like, oh.
Holy shit. Covert narcissism. It's just narcissism, people. If you think you're a narcissist, get help. Like, seriously, get help. There's nothing covert about it. It's flat out just narcissism. And the thing that drives me up a wall with Boogie is his complaining. Like, if he didn't complain about this stuff, it wouldn't be so bad. But he complains all the time. And this is, like, I meet people with these mental illnesses, and it's like, or just mental things with them, and they're like, oh my gosh, but my bipolar disorder. Yeah. So, maybe a funny thing you didn't know about me. I have bipolar disorder. You don't let it get you down. Like, you keep going. Yeah, your mood doesn't always match how you feel. Like, yeah. You know, or I should say, the mood doesn't always fit the situation you're in. Do you freak out and give into your emotions and stuff like that? No, you don't. You just, you push through it. Like, you don't have to be this crazy person. And this is what Boogie does. He's literally using it as a crutch. And it's like, no, that's not what you do.
Oh, look at how pathetic I am. You should feel sorry for me. You would never be mean to me. Because I'm so pathetic, right? Oh, I'm so fat, I'm so weird, I'm so
exactly what I was saying.
Man. I'm so
exactly what I was saying.
Family and an abusive home. The amount of pain that's in my head and my heart is.
So vulnerable narcissism has a number of characteristics. A person can be considered a vulnerable narcissist without having them all. So with vulnerable narcissism or covert narcissism, we see pessimism.
I feel defeated and confused and lost all the time, every day.
Hypersensitivity to criticism.
I can't handle this kind of hate. I can't handle these types of attacks. I can't do it.
Reactive anger, so they're not really thinking things through.
Is this what I have to do?
Who goes by Boogie2988 was booked into the jail this morning.
Need for admiration.
Can I get a round of applause?
The self-centeredness.
I'm the perfect victim. I have been victimized my entire life.
The sense of entitlement.
You guys want to help me pay for my Tesla? Please go ahead and dig deep. I sure would like a free fucking Tesla.
Believing oneself to be special.
How many kids went on to get 4.5 million YouTube subscribers?
One.
Steven Williams!
You're just watching the same things over and over again.
What's up? Please.
See, that right here, this is exactly what people don't like about Boogie. this, and like if he knows it, and he's like, hey, I'm still gonna go and do this stuff. Like he knows it. He knows these things are what is destroying his career, and he still does it. It's crazy.
Gentlemen of YouTube, Boogie2988 coming at you all with the power of the internet. This is my rambling series. My We're talking about life in the universe that are particularly interesting to me.
Boogie2988.
Boogie2988.
His fall from grace is so catastrophic.
Not happy about it.
People are sick of the shtick.
And what would you recommend to him now to get his viewers back?
I don't think he's getting his viewers back. I don't think that's a possibility. I think the only thing to do now is go a different angle. But I don't even know if that's possible. I mean, I'm not going to say it's impossible, but how do you change yourself? Like, viewers are smart. Like, they want to see you. They want to see what you're interested in. I don't know. You got to get a job. Maybe in this case, GameStop.
My name is Dawn.
Dawn, I'm Boogie or Steve.
Okay, what do you prefer to be called?
Honestly, probably Steve. Let's go with Steve.
Okay, Steve, no problem. Whatever you prefer. And so you are here today because you are seeking employment.
Yeah.
You're seeking out new work opportunities.
Absolutely.
Tell me a little bit about your background and where you think you want to go with the experience that you already have.
I did work at a small gaming store back in 2006, 2007. I am disabled. Recognized by the state of Arkansas, but also the United States government. There's that. Now, the downside to that is I am extremely depressed, so there's some mental health issues that we bring to the table. And then physically, I am morbidly obese. I have no references, no work history, and no education. And when you Google my name, you might see rumors that I beat my ex-wife, and I'm also a pedophile. Should mention I'm...
Look at that lady's face. Look at that face. Look at it. She is like, dude, you don't want a job. You don't want a job, clearly. Look at it. That is the face of somebody that's like, you are spouting bullshit.
I'm also a felon.
Okay. What's the nature of your felony?
Aggravated assault.
How old is it?
About 2 years.
Okay. So I think there are some avenues you could explore. I definitely don't think it's impossible, but you have some challenges.
Yeah.
Lots of things in life are about your mindset, and you're using weight and disability. I can't. If that is the attitude that you're going to have when you approach everything, then you can't, and you won't.
I did work in the porn industry for the better part of 7.
The I can'ts, once again, she just said, like, oh, well, she just said, I mean, it's concise. It's concise, I mean, concise. I don't know what succinct, I have no clue what I meant there. Anyways, yeah. She just said it, right? And yet, what does he immediately go back to? Oh, I worked in the porn industry.
Years, so I mean...
Be real with me. Do you really think it would be a good idea to go to a real interview and reference porn?
It depended on the job, I would think. Like at a strip club maybe, but probably not in a more professional setting, I would say.
Yes, I would say that...
What would you think his chances are here of getting employment in the next 3 months?
I'm not sure. When it comes to the felony, we would have to seek corporate approval for that sort of charge in order to proceed forward with a candidate. And they would ultimately be the ones to make the decision as to whether or not we would feel comfortable presenting someone like that to our clients. Any violent felonies, violent crimes, or sexual crimes have to be...
Hey, Mike. Listen, dude. I know we're making this documentary and everything, and I know you think I need to get a real job, but I just want to let you know I'm not going to. I'm not going to walk into some job when I have 4 million subscribers on YouTube. I'm one of the original YouTubers. What I'm going to do instead is go back to making content, go back to telling stories.
Boogie is going to go back to making content. I would love that. That'd be hilarious. Like, could he win back his audience? Not everyone. Could he win back some people? Sure. If he did what he used to do. But he ain't going to do that. Instead, he's just going to bitch and moan. Bitch and moan. Or he's going to try to do what worked for other people, like Kid Behind the Camera or McJuggernuggets.
And entertaining people and making money doing it. And you want to check back with me in a couple of months? Let's see how things are going. All right? We'll talk to you then.
Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. Good job. Yeah, so I mean, things aren't great. People are still mad at me on YouTube. My view numbers are pretty much close to zero. I'm having trouble breaking 10K on an upload right now. And
10K viewers. At first I thought he meant 10K in ad revenue. I was like, what?
Not everything is bad. I've got at least one good thing going on. Can I show you? Sure.
Taylor Swift is probably not the best person to quote about this. Just saying. And I do believe they broke up.
So this is Desi. You can call her Desiree.
Yep, Desiree.
And we've been dating now for months.
A couple months, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. It was, I guess it's his energy, his curly hair, his glasses. I must be into nerds. I don't know. He's just adorable.
He is 29 years older than her. Okay, I'm starting to see the weirdness of this. 29 years older. She has not even... she's not 29 yet. Her age. He's literally older than she's been alive. That's the age difference. Holy shit!
To me. I like him. He was going through a lot, and I randomly hit him up on Instagram, and I told him that I support him and that I'm always here for him and stuff. And so it started from there.
On paper, it just doesn't really add up, right? It doesn't make sense on paper, but then practice and in reality, there was just something there.
So it was pretty crazy, but I just felt it. I felt an energy connection to him before I even met him, and I don't know, that's just how it is.
And then the longer we spent talking, I don't know, eventually you just realize we're the same person, doing the same thing, living the same lives, just at different stages. And
I can see myself getting married to Boogie.
I could definitely see us getting married. In fact, we may or may not have talked about it a little bit, and we may or may not sit around fantasizing about it and thinking about what it's going to look like. And I called you wifey the other day, and you loved it. You were so there for it. If I proposed right now on camera, what would you do?
I'd say yes.
That's a good sign.
Just do it! Propose to her then. Damn it.
Boogie has improved my life tremendously. He just makes me happy, the happiest I've ever been. And I'm not alone, and so that he just completes me. Growing up without a father figure has its challenges. Like, you just don't have that support system that you would and the advice that you need. And so it's just difficult. I don't ever want to be alone. That's another thing. Maybe that's why I have stuffed animals. I don't ever want to be alone. And so it's just nice to have company. And
she has daddy issues. She just told you she has daddy issues.
I help with the dogs. I get him his water. You know, like whatever he wants and requests. You know, I just mainly is to take care of him. He takes care of me. So.
Wait. She gets him whatever he wants and requests? That's not a relationship. That's being a freaking maid.
Yeah, sometimes I pick weeds out here, so, cause like, it makes it look better. Trying to trim down these vines, but I'm not doing a good job. I don't do this very much.
You know, I used to have a theory, Mike, that if you are a 40-year-old man and you have a Snapchat, that means you're a creepy dude. Turns out my theory was right. I have a Snapchat and I am a creepy dude. I found that person and they happened to be 20. And I get that it's creepy to date somebody half your age or younger, but people can call me creepy if they want. If she's happy and I'm happy, then I will be the biggest creep you need me to be, as long as her and I are happy. You can be as mad as you want. Sexually, we both seem to be having an excellent time.
I would say that it's the best I ever had. What? You were
Well, that's great.
A little off today. I had a friend tell me I look like a samurai on vacation. I was going to ask if you could see it, but...
in the front here, and I think, what are you, a YouTuber or something?
Yeah, I've been on YouTube for about 17 years.
You've been on YouTube for 17 years?
Yeah, 4 million subscribers.
Okay, and this is your girlfriend, who is much younger than you, is suspiciously...
She's an adult. She's 20.
You know, it's never good when you say, well, she's an adult. Is this a sex trafficking situation? You keep looking at him and never answering the question. I'm just kidding.
And I hate it when people single us out. I hate it when people like...
We're gonna do that though, it's to be expected. You're right, we're different, but...
Fuck them, right?
Yep, fuck.
Fuck them.
He's not manipulating me. I love him for him. He doesn't control me. We're a team. He supports me in everything I do and everything I want. He's my support system.
Let me get a McCrispy Deluxe combo. Make it large.
What do I think about his dire financial situation? I think it's scary.
Yeah, what's so scary about it?
That he might lose it all in a day. He might just be homeless one day, but...
So if I'm broke, if I go broke, okay? If we end up back on disability and it's me, you, and Chad living in some small apartment and we're eating McDonald's every day and that's treating ourselves, you gonna be able to handle that?
Yeah,
You
I
stay
guess
in
it's
that?
me, you, Chad, eating McDonald's every day in our small, cute apartment.
Because, I mean, I'm hopeful that people will go back to watching us on YouTube. I'm hopeful that people will, like, you know, I can go back to live streaming full time again and do like 6-hour live streams like every other streamer and like grind it out. But I mean, there is a very real possibility that one day I won't be able to do that anymore. And we're going to have to live off of whatever we can.
Just fucking stop doing what you're doing right now and just go back to making content. That's all people want. That's all they want.
Are you prepared for that?
As long as I have you, that's all I need.
You know, it's honeyed words. You know, yeah, you're in love and you're in a relationship. When they tell you that they'll be around for everything, it goes away real fast when it's not. They actually have to face the fact that you don't have what you came, you know, what you were with originally.
Have you ever thought about the fact that she's just waiting you out and trying to take your 401k when you're done?
I'm out. I'm broke.
You're broke.
I'm broke. Yeah.
4 million subscribers.
Even if he does go broke and has to sell the house, I'm still gonna be by his side. He's the only one that I love and I care about, and there's only one of them. And so I'm not just gonna up and leave him for money, because money's an issue. Because I love him, and just imagining a life without him is difficult.
I mean, my biggest fear is dying on her. If I die in the next 2 or 3 years on her, that's just gonna ruin her life. I really want you to understand how actually sick I am. Like, I don't know if you actually get it, but this is my health summary. This is everything.
None of those things are things that are going to kill you. Get exercising.
That's currently wrong with me. My risk for stroke or heart attack is astronomical. I am essentially a walking time bomb. And I'm so fucking sorry for that. I really, really wish I had taken better care of my body.
Yeah, I know. I'll never be ready for it, but I know. I don't want you to be alone.
I don't want you to be alone.
Okay?
That is so sick. What Boogie has done to that girl. If that is genuine, it's messed up. You know? Like, even like 5 years or 6 years difference or 10 years difference. You have to stop and think, you know? But 29 years? Like, she's got to be alone when she's 50. Like, you're not going to be around when she's 50. When you're 50, I mean. Well, when she's 50, yeah. You're not going to be around for that. She's going to be in her 30s.
I've talked to my therapist since me and her have been together about overcoming it. My therapist keeps telling me the same thing. When you learn to love yourself, all these things will fall into place, and we just got to teach you those skills. And then I turn to my doctor.
That's bullshit. You don't have to love yourself. You're a shit person. Everyone's a shit person. You should hate yourself. That's why you should improve. You should be like, hey, I'm shitty. I'm going to improve myself. I'm not going to be as shitty as I was yesterday. Much better philosophy, I think. But whatever. Yeah, love yourself. Bullshit.
I'm like, what do we do? He's like, you've had bypass surgery. You lost 200 pounds. What more can I do for you? I'm like, fix it, dude. Help fix it. And then they're telling me that I'm the one that has to fix it. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And I'm making less and less every month.
Once again, it's a... Even the doctors are freaking telling him, hey, you know how you can fix it? You gotta exercise. You gotta do things. I don't know how to fix it.
And I'm scared shitless.
Making me mad.
And now, making his way to the ring, Boogie2988.
Hey, so Mike, I just got off the phone with Keemstar, and he has a boxing event coming up, and he's giving me a slot on the card.
Got it. This is 800 pounds in one ring.
This fight pays $10,000.
Oh! No chance against me. Shut the fuck up.
People are going to see me win this thing. This is where I turn it all around. Right here.
33 seconds on round number 2. Referee Sheamus Dunn stops the contest, and therefore your winner, Wings.
Watch the way he hits my head. My brain got shocked with each one of those.
You got Conchaku.
Ricocheting against my skull.
So since you guys were here last, I did have a bit of a windfall, which bought me some time here in this house. The problem with that is I spent more than $10,000 getting that fight together. So by the time all that was done, all I did was put that $10,000 back into savings. Being in the new relationship is great, but I mean, she can't help pay a $2,200 mortgage. Okay, let's go through my monthly bills for a second. My health insurance is $800. I have $500 worth of medical bills. I have $500 worth of utilities. I pay for doctor's visits, physical therapies, labs constantly. I still have to pay for the car that I drive. I still have to pay for car insurance. I still have to pay for health insurance. Diablo 4 came out, I had to buy it. Final Fantasy 16 came out, I had to buy it. Tears of the Kingdom came out.
Wait, why is Final Fantasy 16 $90? He didn't just get that. Now, an 800 in groceries, what the frick, man? Should be like 200 max. Maybe like 300. You know, I guess since you're 400, fine, 400. You eat 2 times as much as a normal person does. $800? What the heck type of groceries are you having? Anyways, health insurance, $800. Pretty steep, but whatever. It's probably good insurance. Medical bills. No. You just said you paid health insurance. Doctor's visits, $750. No. You just said you had health insurance. Physical therapy. No. You just said you had health insurance. Yeah. So, no. Utilities, $500. What the hell do you have for utilities? Like, I'm guessing the electricity is pretty high on that. But, like, $500 for utilities? Like, really? I don't know. Man, I pay, you know, like, in car insurance, $95? Like, how many accidents have you been in, man? My car insurance that I pay is $35 a month. That's it. That's it. I don't know, man.
Had to buy it. That's $400 for the video game.
Internet 250. Dude, I have 1 gig. Right? 1 gig internet. You know how much I pay for it? Pay around $70. Doesn't make sense. Gas? $300? Clothes? $150. Well, he does bigger clothes, but
right there. But if you take out all of it, you take it out. All I eat is sandwiches every day. All I do is sit here.
No, you fuck the sandwiches, man. Eat real food. What the hell? Eat once a day. Eat real food. Eat like a steak. Have a steak or chicken. Something good. Something hearty. Something good. Meat. You know? Have a salad with that. Once a day. You'll lose the weight.
I don't pay for any Netflix subscriptions. All I pay for is internet, utilities, medical bills, mortgage. If I pay for just that, I need $7,000 a month. I'm not.
Yeah, the things you just listed didn't even have the $7,000 a month. What the frick?
Not making $7,000.
Make me mad, man.
And I have no clue how to do it.
What the heck? Like, seriously, like, this is making me want to rage. I want to rax out over this shit.
There's something I've always wanted to try. There's a lot of research that came out of Europe, and now we're doing it here in the United States, where psychedelics can help reset certain brains. People who experience childhood abuse, people who...
Is he really going to do... I heard he did this. Is he really going to do it in this documentary?
Gone through trauma, people who deal with post-traumatic stress disorder, and I'm all of those. To be honest, I'm scared shitless. It's one of the only things I haven't tried yet. So let's give it a shot.
He's going out. Why are they going out to a horror place? Like, what? They're just gonna go out in the middle of
My
nowhere?
given name is Ryan Arthur DeLeolio, and I've adopted the name Flaming Star. There's one thing that's undeniable, is that there's always this question about why. Why am I here?
My jaw is
Existence.
dropping right
What's
now,
really
guys.
happening? Who am I?
Who are you? What the fuck?
When you seek out hallucinogenics, it's going to allow everything else physically here to relax. The emotional stuff is going to come out. Trauma's going to come out. But afterwards, your atoms are going to go back into their original positions.
What the fuck are you talking about? Atoms! What?
That's why. He'll be mind, body, and spirit all one together. We're all connected.
I believe
When
it.
you get to a certain point of understanding inside your intellect mind, that connectivity, you realize your hands are basically like USB ports.
So these are the, it's crazy to think that something that just grows out of the ground has so much power, and I'm actually holding it in my hand right now. But here we go.
Does his fingers look pruned? His fingers look pruned to me. Like he's been in water for a long time.
I'm ready. They don't taste bad. Honestly, that doesn't taste too bad.
They're pretty good and dry. Everybody just says kind of earthy.
Stem and all.
Oh, the whole thing, yeah.
Okay.
Welcome to the club. May God bless you and be with you on your journey.
Okay, so I think we've been about 20 minutes in.
About 15, yeah.
About 15. So we're about 15 minutes in, and I started to feel things are kind of wavy and kind of disconnected. It's kind of like my brain works on multiple channels, and like I have to pick and choose what I'm concentrating on. I am tripping balls. I have no clue where the fuck I am or even who I am. And I don't give a fuck. I recognize
He's about to experience the second part of the realization of letting go. And we're gonna get to the other side of it. I told you they'd come. It's gonna get nice and bright in about 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
And the reflection in the water is really cool too. So what do you think was the first trauma that you experienced which basically set up like a defense mechanism for you?
Man, yeah, my parents are just crazy. They're broken people.
Parents?
Yeah. Stewards. People who are like trying to oh, okay. Okay. Yep. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
What?
Just like spouting off things. Like, oh yeah, man, it's like totally great. Like, oh shit. What?
Like they don't. I mean, that shit doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. That was the dumbest shit. Oh,
Yeah,
it happened
that's
so
right.
long ago. Like I've just been waiting for the right time to just drop that shit.
Like seriously, you don't need to trip out to find out that nothing that you did mattered in your previous. Like, yeah, most of the crap that happened to you, it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect you now, like, unless you got like an arm torn off by like some freak. You don't have it. It doesn't affect your life, you know.
So,
You're
when
past
did you feel the need of this separate personality? Was that like what you used as a coping mechanism to socialize with?
Well, that's exactly what it is, right? Like, I didn't know what the hell, I didn't know how to communicate what I was dealing with or what I was going through, and I just...
Right, we put on these different faces in order to deal with situations in society.
You try to give people what the hell they want.
And then you felt like that was the need to make up Francis or other personalities?
Yeah.
Are you ready to let all that go?
Yeah, please, man. Oh my God. This is the first time I've ever felt happiness.
Wait, what?
Happiness. This is the first time I felt it. So I was about to tell him, man, it's all kind of bullshit. It's all bullshit. Just all the things I've been worried about.
Because you are the master of your own orchestra, man.
It's a game, right?
Just let him go. So it's up to you to choose.
Oh, that's on here. I was like, what?
Steven,
Wait, what?
Can you get up? Hello?
I'm still not sure I'm like really here yet.
Yeah.
I don't really want breakfast. That's a change. Jesus.
Don't eat it, bro.
Ooh, guys. Let's go. It's just all bullshit. Like, none of this matters. None of it. It's all a construct. It's all a simulation. It's a fucking video game. You know when you die, I think I died last night. Physically, my body was fine, but I think I went back into the void we come from, and I think I'm still in it. Except I'm also in this physical corporal body, but I'm also the incorporeal being that puppets it and controls it, and God damn it, I feel like I'm in control. I feel like I'm in control of myself for the first fucking time.
He's still high.
The stuff that I normally worry about, worrying about my finances, worrying about my internet, worrying about what people think about me, it's all so incredibly stupid. It's all just bullshit. I think I'm gonna enjoy making YouTube videos again. I think I'm gonna enjoy live streaming again. What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at your office again to the power. When I make a video, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 people watch. That is still my dream job. Everybody falls off. That's part of the deal.
Every single month. He had tons and tons.
You start off as a nobody, and for a short period of time, you're a somebody, and then that star burns out like every star does. I was lucky enough to get hit by lightning. I was lucky enough to get to live my dream. I was lucky enough to get to enjoy all of that, play this game the way I wanted to play it. I'll be gone one day too. But for one brief moment, we got an opportunity to shine really bright.
He didn't learn anything.
Wow, that was pretty good, by the way. Oh my god.
He didn't learn anything from it, man. Yeah. Mike Klum, fantastic job. Fantastic job. I like it. Boogie, he's... And, like, immediately after this film, like, when it's released, I don't know when they filmed it, but when it was released, he started bitching at people, and he started going on their pages and, like, starting shit. And it's like, he learned nothing from this experience.
Realizing that you're absolutely fucked.
Okay, alright, so.
Unfortunately.
He got pretty mad because he can't find his Mountain Dew. And I gotta be honest, the funniest part is he tried to find the Mountain Dew in the microwave. Oh my god.
Oh.
All right. So that was the the Boogie movie. Holy crap! Holy crap! What did we just get done watching? I don't know, guys. That's all I'm gonna do for tonight. It was great watching it with you guys. Hope you had a good time. Boogie. Gross. Just gross personality, man. Don't ever, if you ever get famous, or you're gonna be famous, or you think you're gonna be famous, or blah 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 blah, don't let it change you. For the love of God, just don't let it change you. It's not cool. It's not fun. Anyways, guys, love you all. Catch you later.